Good evening.
Hey, what's up, y'all? I am presenting to Nathan for the first time our brand new overlay.
Oh, look at that! Look
Created-
at the Keyforge, the Keyforge font. We're
Created
getting live reacts here.
generously by Yo-Yo Milkworm.
Oh,
He was sick of looking at the Blood Bowl font.
Oh.
Sick of looking at it, so he took matters into his own hands and created us some new nameplates.
And really, there's a lesson there to be learned.
Is that if you don't like something on the stream, just give us stuff for free.
Yeah, give us stuff for free.
And it's fixed.
We will put in a minimum amount of effort.
Not a problem any longer.
And everybody will like it.
So there you go. This is it.
Yeah, that's sick looking. That's
pretty good.
Incredible Yo-Yo. I know Yo-Yo's not always live, but I'm pretty sure he always watches YouTube
it at some point.
So
Probably.
he'll definitely comment in the Discord at some point. So that's awesome. This looks great. And you're getting my genuine reaction right now.
Yeah,
this was not spoiled.
I didn't even tell
P-Rod.
Nathan about this. What's up, P-Rod? Thank you so much for 27 months. Hot new overlay just dropped.
Yeah.
We also have a hot new deck.
Yeah.
This is our Mass Mutation deck that is going to be participating tonight. I'll just put the deck list on the screen, and I'll let you all discern what's going on with this deck, because it's a little bit interesting.
Oh, there, Yo-Yo is here tonight. Hello.
Yeah, Yo-Yo collab.
Yeah.
So this means this set the bar high for like when we do any other game. We can't just go back to stupid ass text boxes. I have to figure something out. Like when we play sorcery, we need to get some sorcery font too for our names.
So all the enhancements are amber pips in this deck.
Yeah.
So
like look at the really bad Untamed, right?
Where's chat? Chat,
you're right there. You see it?
We see you.
Yeah.
We see you.
You're there. If you don't see yourselves, I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah.
I don't know what to tell you.
So all these enhancements, we've got like enhanced inspectors, enhanced infernuses, enhanced sacrofiends, enhanced gleeful mayhem. So sacrofiend and gleeful mayhem is a non-bow, right? Because you can't gleeful mayhem your own sacrofiend.
Right, yeah.
Because it's got too much armor. Slightly too big and it's got too much armor. This deck also has Curiosaurus and an Exile.
It means blurry on like the stream?
A little blurry.
What are you talking
about? A little bit
about?
of a delay.
What is even happening?
Super late on the thing.
I don't know how that's possible. I'll refresh it.
Refresh cache of current page. All right, maybe that'll
start chatting.
Start chatting.
Begin chatting. Do you see the deck or like what?
Yeah. I don't know how delayed it is. Is it delayed by like several?
Looks fine on your end. Okay.
But man, this Untamed does not look great.
It looks pretty bad, right?
I think this Untamed is pretty bad.
It's like a 15 sass Untamed.
Yeah.
5 seconds is normal.
Looks pretty bad.
Okay. Boom.
All right. So yeah, it's constantly dewy-eyed.
Usafor. Except for tonight in the bracket that follows, such a good lineup so far. Yeah, I'm excited to get into the finals bracket as well. We still got to figure out what we want to do with that as far as like, do we want to do best of 3 matches? The question is, when's the exchange?
Yeah, which we don't know.
Which we don't know the answer to.
So
I'll make it a little smaller.
Okay. I'm going to say if I'm slightly out of it tonight, it's because I got done working FC Comic-Con today.
Oh, you have chat on your phone? Okay, so when you have mobile viewing, the screen itself is way behind. It's like, it's probably a good 20 to 30 seconds behind if you're watching on a phone, especially if you're casting it. So by the time you hear this, that'll be irrelevant, because you'll be wondering what's happening. Okay, first match is...
at 360p.
Godfrey. Okay, so you're both watching on mobile, that's why you're complaining.
Okay, alright. Okay. Alright. Yeah, the damn kids are on their phones again. Is what's happening here.
I'm on the Divinity.
All right, and I'm on Godfrey.
Yep.
Too busy looking at your TikToks. Too busy Snapchatting.
What is this even happening? I don't think people Snapchat anymore. I think Snapchat was like... I think Snapchat's a millennial thing.
I think it is too. It's just funny to me to say things that I know Gen Z does not do.
This is 3 effervescent principles.
Yeah. Damn Gen Z and their avocado toasts.
Yeah, I don't think they do that.
Is that deck... That's not the Horseman, right?
It's not Horseman.
What does this deck do? This deck was like good, right?
It's
Witch of the Eyes. Okay, I don't
Bursty,
remember.
it's got Doorstep. It's got 3 effervescence and a Doorstep.
Okay, so it's like real good at controlling stuff.
You like the new names font? We thank Yo-Yo once again for those. TikTok does actually make us dumber.
I don't think it's that TikTok makes it dumber. It's just that social media in general is bad for your brain.
Yeah, TikTok is meant to keep you on TikTok for as long as possible, and that could be like literally all day for some people.
Yeah.
So
it's just social media. Social media is probably one of the most powerful drugs ever created by man, and we don't understand that yet.
The implications of that are not going to be known for a while.
Yeah,
like another 20 years or so. The full implications, and probably won't even be fully understood then because we won't be smart enough to figure it out. Okay.
Godfrey, the
6.
microscope. Ooh,
greetings from the giant country in the south. Hey, what's up?
Hey, Brazil.
Okay. I'll keep. I'll play the Witch of the Eye.
Witch of the Eye. Well, I don't have a good answer for that. I will play Mars, perhaps. I'm going to play Invasion Portal, Mind Warper, and Sky Booster Squadron. And go ahead. Draw 3.
I'll say Logos. Play Neurosiphon.
I'm glad we've reached the Come to Brazil stage of our
booked in. I'm going to discard Dexter.
Online life.
Play Mother. Those mothers.
2 mothers.
Draw 8.
All right, I am going to say Shadows. I am going to play Snack Lifter. There's nothing to lift. I'll play Brend, and I'll give you an Amber. And then I'm going to Lights Out. And I'll put, I guess, both those mothers back into your hand. There's an argument to put both of these back, but I think the mothers are fine to put back. And it's your turn. I'll draw. Tell you to go ahead.
I'll say Logos. I will... play Help from Future Self.
Oh, it's a Time Traveler deck. That's the chase card that was in that deck.
Oh, yeah.
1 hour of content. Yeah. It's like the signal traveling from here to the moon and back.
Yeah, exactly.
For Zach.
Interestingly, Time Traveler was the top card of my deck. So if I reaped with Dr. Booked in first I would have drawn it. I have no way to, like, kill it. So
yeah.
It's actually good. I netted a card there. But mostly I was thinking I'm shuffling 2 Logos cards back in the deck.
Yeah, I gotcha.
The other thing about that decision is...
you get to get some Portuguese.
I have 2 Effervescent Principles in my hand that I'm going to end up discarding.
And
maybe I should discard like 1 first or something.
Yeah. The deck has 3, right? So
yeah.
The deck has 3 and you're like ahead right now, so I don't know. It's tough to say.
I'll play Time Traveler, I'll draw 2.
Okay.
I'm going to play Dimension Door.
Oh.
I am a genius for not reaping with this Booked-in. So I'll reap with Booked-in, I'll steal 1. I'll draw a card. Okay, I'm going to play Brain Eater. I'm going to discard Dexter. I'm going to play Mother. Your turn. I don't think you'll get kicked for talking Portuguese. We'll just be like, huh?
Yeah, we'll just be...
What? Alright, your turn. Draw to 8.
I don't have like a board wipe, is the thing.
Great.
So I'm gonna end up looking at these. You're just gonna play like a million cards. You're just gonna like take another Logos turn. It's gonna be disgusting. Okay, Mars Creature. So Invasion Portal gets Mars Creature, which means
Rat Stormstrong, esteemed friend of the channel, and once again undefeated this week in an AoE Sealed Alliance. So he's too powerful.
No,
so powerful. What a champion.
I guess I have to say Sanctum. Take just the miserable Sanctum turn. Okay. So I'm going to put Armageddon Cloak on Brend.
Okay.
So if I understand that correctly, if Brend dies during my turn, I can steal 3 and then keep him alive with Armageddon Cloak. Right?
Yep.
Okay. So that's what I'm going to do.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to play Evade and Capture 3. And then I'm going to play Take Hostages. And then I'm going to play Begone, and I will choose to gain 1 instead of destroying each disc creature.
Okay.
This is the sleeper card against the other deck, the new deck. Okay, it's your turn. I will draw 4, and I'll tell you. Go ahead.
All right, I'll say Untamed. I'm going to play Full Moon. I'm going to play Hunting Witch. I'm sorry. I'm going to Reap with Witch of the Eye. I'm going to put that Full Moon back in my hand. I'm going to play Full Moon. I'm going to play Hunting Witch. I'm going to gain 2. I'm going to play Witch of the Eye. I'm going to gain 3.
Good lord. I'm getting coded over here.
Yeah, I'm going to play Ritual of Balance. Your turn.
I don't think I have anything for this.
For killing a Hunting Witch or a Mother or another Mother or one of the Witch of the Eyes. Both of the Witch of the Eyes, I'll draw to 8. Check with 8. 2018 vibes.
I suppose this is a Shadow's turn. I'm going to Sucker Punch the Hunting Witch. And that's going to archive the Sucker Punch. I am going to rot this Witch of the Eye's bones. Bryn is going to go fight that Witch of the Eye. And then the Sneck Lifter will Reap, I guess. And that's that. I'll say check with 6. It's your turn. You'll definitely forge, and I will draw. I'll tell you, go ahead.
All right. I'll say Sanctum. Champion Anaphil.
Sanctum.
Champion Anaphil. Bulwark. Sigil of Brotherhood. Hallowed Blaster. Shoulder Armor. Virtuous Works. I also check with 7.
Okay, I will forge.
Yeah.
And he's gone and retrieved a toy. Sorry.
It's very important.
My keys are not in my correct order.
Draw to 8.
Spirit Sway? Yeah, Spirit Sway would be sick. Okay, I guess I'm saying oh, yeah. Okay.
You got the squeaky toy.
It makes noise. Yep. The ball definitely makes noise, Eddie. Thank you. Alright, I guess I'm saying Mars. We're saying Mars. We're playing 2 Uxlix the Zookeepers and a Zizek Shockworm. And we're using Invasion Portal. We got a Glixel Proliferator.
Oh, yeah.
Swindle was so dead for so many turns this game.
Yeah.
Mind Warper is going to take an Amber and dump it onto the Time Traveler, I guess. And then the Sky Booster Squadron is going to look at all the creatures he can't kill. And then Reap and go back to my hand, and I'll play him again. And I will tell you to go ahead. You'll forge, and I'll draw 3.
Okay.
No, I had outs this game, I just didn't have them, so. Okay.
I'll say Untamed. I'm going to Reap with the Witch of the Eye. I'm going to retrieve.
Her bones rot.
Yeah, her bones are rotting. I'm going to retrieve
the bones begin to rot.
Hunting Witch. Hunting Witch. Play Hunting Witch.
God.
I'm going to play Murmook and gain 1. I'm going to play Murmook and gain 1. I'm going to play a Giant Sloth and gain 1.
Yep.
I'm going to use the Sigil of Brotherhood. I'm going to just Reap.
No context toy squeaks. This is the dog underneath the table. I'll describe to
Reap.
them.
Reap.
A nice tune on a rope. He's abandoned the squeaky ball and has moved to a rope.
I am done. Just fix my battle line here.
Are you at 7?
I'm at 7.
Well, I certainly can't do anything about that. I can only stop. One amber. So that's game. I have this Sanctum turn where I can Radiant Truth and then Blinding Light to just stun your board.
Yeah.
And then do some other stuff, but I've already lost. So.
Well,
this deck is like all creatures.
There you go.
And that deck is like all creatures.
Yeah.
And you had 2 mothers, so that meant that you were playing like 2 extra cards to my whatever I was playing.
I had a lot of creatures that needed to die, and they did not die. What a keyforging sounds like?
Oh,
it's like this.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like Amber locking into place.
ASMR engage. Yeah, it's like that. Exactly.
Something like that. That's I think something.
Now clip that audio so I can make it a stream button whenever we forge a key. That's what happens.
Alright,
we got Andres versus the constantly dewy-eyed Usifor.
Oh.
Constantly dewy-eyed. Alright, this is the first run of constantly dewy-eyed.
Doesn't have the reps that we have with Andres. I played Andres quite a bit because it's the gambling. Oh yeah, I played Andres quite a bit in the. Actually, sorry, I played Andres in the. God, the first league of the KFPL.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So. Keyforge, yeah, I think it was Keyforge.
The toy that whenever he bites it, it's like
yeah.
That wouldn't be annoying at all.
I'm like, oh god, is this what other people hear when I'm talking?
Yo, what if I told you there might be a Magic the Gathering stream soon?
Oh!
It's
like an underground one, right?
What if we played hipster Magic the Gathering on stream?
Yeah, we might be playing some hipster Magic.
Yeah, what if we played with only cards that existed 20 years ago? Because we're that hipster about Magic. Unsubscribe, Murtani, what? Not even if it's hipster Magic? Nathan is the Michael Winslow of Keyforge. I feel like not a lot of people get that reference anymore.
Reginald Vell Johnson from Family Matters.
Yeah.
Drawing 1 card per turn. So the thing is that like card games have moved beyond the Magic model. Right?
Yeah, and Magic is still like fine with that.
Magic has even moved beyond the Magic model.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well beyond that.
They've changed the Mulligan rules multiple times. They legalized the peak rule.
I'm gonna Mulligan. Drawing 1 card a turn is fine as long as the game is designed around it. I don't really have a problem with that in Magic. I enjoy drawing more than 1 card a turn more, but then you have like card draw as a very, very important game mechanic that's like on cards. You can build it into things. So, like sorcery is 1 card a turn, right? And it's built around that.
A Mulligan. This hand's like very close. No, I think I'm Mulligan it. This is not a bad hand, but I think I'm Mulligan it. This deck really wants Carl Winslow. Who's Michael Winslow? I'm gonna Google this, and I'm gonna turn to Joker. It's Police Academy. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah.
From the Stone Age. Yeah, we are old. I know. We're gonna be playing with cards that are older than some people in chat.
Not like on average, though.
Not on average, no. But we're getting there. 5. One day, young people will appreciate our content.
Yeah, well, I guess we gotta get on TikTok for that.
Yeah,
right. I'm playing Kirby, so that I can evil eye you. So don't try to forge any keys next turn.
If we had any content that would do anything on TikTok, I would figure out how to do it. But I don't think. I think there's about nothing there. Any more Star Wars deck building game video did do really good.
Yeah, Star Wars deck building games like one of our probably top 15 videos. It might have even cracked into the top 10 now.
It's made like $3. I'm gonna exalt the Kirby.
Okay.
I'll play Pterodactyl. Your turn.
This is like all of the decks removal right here. Okay, I'm gonna say Shadows. I'm gonna play Bad Penny into my discard pile. I'll play Manchego. I got too many cards in the deck. I'll play No Safety in Numbers, which doesn't do anything. And I'll play Sack of Coins to do 3 damage to the Pterodactyl. And then I'll tell you to go ahead and I'll draw.
Untamed. Play Ghost Talk. Unstun. Keyfrog. Niffle Ape. Rapid Evolution. I will. I'm gonna play Ritual of the Hunt first.
Okay.
So 4 power counters. I'll just put them on the Pterodactyl.
Okay. So like a million power.
Real big. I'm done. It's a Manchego. Is it cheese?
Yeah. All right. I am going to say Star Alliance. I'll play First Officer Frayne. I'll capture onto, I guess, Manchego. I'll put a cloaking dongle on Kirby. I don't think he's long for this world, but he's getting one. Kirby is gonna reap, and he's gonna play the TMTP. And then I'm gonna Quintrino Flux, Frayne, and the Pterodactyl. So 4s and 14s, or
16s.
4s and 16s. And that's that. I'll say check with 6, and then I'll get Infernus. I'll tell you to go ahead. I'll draw 4.
Say this. I'll play Infernus.
Yeah.
With an Amber Pip.
Yeah.
I'll play an Inspector with an Amber Pip. TMTP. Sack of Coins. I'll play. I'll use Ritual of the Hunt.
Omni.
Yeah, I can use Friendly Untamed Creatures this turn.
Oh.
I'll reap. I will play Gleeful Mayhem. 2 Amber. I'm going to destroy the Inspector, those 2, and Keyfrog, and Forge. Purging Rod Grub. And I'll say check with 6.
I'll say Star Alliance. I'll play Commander Chan. I'll play Kirby. I'll play Dr. Driscoll, and I'll play Stealth Mode. And it is your turn. I'll draw.
Forge. I'll say Untamed. Play these 2 Gloriana's Attendants. Play Ghost Talk, Reap with Infernus. Discards Commune. Niffle Ape.
Why not play it at the end of your turn?
Because you played Stealth Mode.
Oh, okay.
Will.
Fair enough.
Because I can't. I'll fight Kirby.
He's dead.
I'll Reap with Ghost Talk. Your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna play Edorum and Dendrix, and I'll Poltergeist nothing, and then I'll Binding Irons to make you gain 3 chains. Which I think would have been good on turn 1, because, yeah. I'll say check with 6, and I'll draw. I'll tell you to go ahead.
And may I see your discard pile?
Are you gonna Infernus me? Maybe?
Please. Okay. I'll say this. I'll play 2 Inferni.
Yeah.
One with the Pip. I will get the Evil Eye. I'll get Stealth Mode. I'll get Poltergeist. Do I care about Poltergeist? Sure. And Cloaking Dongle. Infernus will fight Commander Chan. Your turn.
Alright, I am going to say this. And I am going to read with Eterome, and he's going to smoke Infernus. I am going to play 2 Rock Grubs. And then Dendrix is going to beat the hell out of Gloriana's Attendant and discard a card from your hand.
I'm humble.
And I'll draw 2. I'll tell you, go ahead.
Say Saurian. I'll play Saurian Egg. I'll play Stomp. I'll stomp out Eterome. Exalting this egg. I'll play Ancient Power to ward each creature with Amber on it. Ward my egg.
Egg.
Curiosaurus. I'll play
You barking?
Curiosaurus.
You barking? Are you?
Your turn.
Okay. So the word on the Saurian is 7. Okay.
That's real.
Okay. I am going to play Shadows. It's time for Ronald Wristlocks. And then I'm going to play a Hugger Mugger. So play capture 1, and then since you forged more keys than me, I'm going to steal 1. And then I'm going to play a Venda. And then I'm playing Hit and Run. And we're going to blow up a Ghost Hawk. We're going to bounce Ronald. I'll play Ronnie. And then I have a Gambling Den. And I would be out of character if I didn't play
minus 1 RP if you don't play Gambling Den.
Yeah, it's minus 1 RP if I don't play the Gambling Den. So I'm playing the Gambling Den. And Ronnie and his friends are taking a trip down to the casino.
I'm gonna gamble.
Yeah.
Say Saurian. Nope. I don't know why I even try. I'll say Untamed. Play Fandango. Play Gloriana's Attendant. Play Nipple Grounds. I will fight a Rot Grub. Reap with Ghost Talk, and done.
All right.
Or I can, sorry, Nick. I'm doing it. Okay. I'm done.
I am going to forge. Okay. Get some pretty good. I mean, one of my outs is going to be to use Obsidian Forge. So I think. So the thing is, this deck has an Exhume. And it's in the next 3 cards. Or sorry, I've got 4 cards left in the deck. So I can take a Starlight's turn and play 3 cards. And then draw 3, and I've got a pretty good chance. My other cards in my hand are discs. Right. So I have a good chance of drawing the Exhume and then getting to play these cards on the following turn. But I think this turn is slightly more powerful, maybe. This is a tough call. I guess I'm going to say Star Alliance. We're going to give Dendrix the Light of the Archons. You're going to start punching cards out of your hand nonstop. I'm going to play Medic Ingram, and Medic Ingram is going to ward herself. And then I am going to play Zap, One reason to go into discs and then back into discs would be the rock grub, right? Or read the rock grub, and the next turn you can like play the rock grub. Anyway, so Zap, we got Star Alliance, discs, shadows, untamed, Saurian. So that's 5. So Fandangle's getting blasted for sure. I think I'm going to blast my Dendrix for 1. And then blast...
He's shielded now.
Oh, yeah, I'll do that before the light is on them. Yeah, so then I'll play the light. And then I guess I'll take the ward off the Saurian Egg. Okay. And so that way I can Dr. Driscoll to heal Dendrix for 2, and then I gain 2. Okay.
It is pretty fail RP that you didn't gamble.
I had the key definitely forged. That's not fail RP. When I know I'm going to win, that's when I don't gamble. Alright, go ahead.
Say dis. Play Obsidian Forge.
Oh no.
Play Sacro Fiend. Play Dominator Bobble. I didn't forge, it's fine. Don't worry about it. I mean, I didn't gambling den. Don't even worry about it. No. And you use the Saurian Egg to put this Curious or Citizen Tricks into play.
So you don't get the play effect, right?
I don't think so.
Put any Saurian creatures into play. Okay.
Okay. Gonna give you a key.
I was getting a key anyway because the last card is Exhume.
Okay.
Yeah. So I can Gambling Den for sure there.
Okay. I'll fight Avenda.
Okay. So that way I'm not taking extra cards out of your hand.
Yeah, and I'm done.
Alright, Gambling Den. And I'm just going to count, make sure I am exactly the genius that I think I am. No Exhumes, no Exhumes, no Exhumes. Yeah, so we're going to say this with the Gambling Den. And boom, it's an Exhume. So I'll get 2, and then I'll forge. Okay. This will go there. All right. Reap with Rot Grub. This is a Shadow's turn. Well, it's definitely a disc turn. I'm going to play Obsidian Forge. Dendrix. I think I need... One problem is I don't actually... You can, like, gamble and win here. That's one problem. But I don't have a clear way to stop that from happening. I think I messed up, put Medic Ingram on the wrong side. Rot Grub is going to reap. Go to my archives. Dendrix. I'm going to play for... you win no matter what if you gamble.
Okay, always gamble.
So I'm going to play Buzzle, and I'm going to purge Ronnie to ready. Buzzle is going to fight the Sacro Fiend.
Okay.
And I'll purge the Hugger Mugger. And Buzzle will fight Citizen Tricks. I guess I'll do this in the order where Dendrix punches Glorio's attendant first. So that way, when the Buzzle fights that next time, I can purge Dendrix.
Okay.
Faust, that's a good one. That's a good one to discard. Yeah. Okay. And then I'm going to Misery Exploit to get 2. And then Buzzle will kill Shrix, purge Driscoll, and kill the Ghost Hawk. That's that. Okay. Keep you at least out of Obsidian Forge range as well. And also preventing some sort of scenario where you play a bunch of creatures that have amber on them and then Obsidian Forging them with Curiosaurus to like give amber to my guys. Alright, so I'll say check with 6. I'll put my last card in my hand, then I'll shuffle. And I'm just going to count real quick what's in here.
I'm gambling.
You're gambling?
We'll see if it matters. I will say Untamed.
Oh!
It's not Untamed.
That's right.
Okay.
Gambling Den, like, unironically, is one of my favorite cards in the game because it changes the way you play, right? Completely alters the way that you play the game.
I'll say Saurian. I'll play Stomp.
Stomp him.
Stomp my Sacrofiend and Metakingram.
Okay.
You graciously put my Sacrofiend in kill range.
You just stomp him, right?
Well, I get her. Oh, sorry. Yeah.
You're thinking of.
I was thinking of Gleeful Mayhem.
Yeah.
I'll play Exile. I'll discard Defense Initiative. And I'm done.
Okay. Now, to just win the game, all I gotta do is. You're at 7.
Yeah, I had like that one good turn, right? But the rest of my turns were kind of not good.
So I just have to gamble to win. That's what I do here because I can't stop you. I blew up all of the creatures that could possibly stop you. I nuked them. I think the answer is Star Alliance. I think I've purged. We purged 4 Shadows, 4 Discs, 3 Star Alliance. I've got 3 Discs here, 2 Discs in my hand. So I think there's only 1 Disc card in my deck. I'm just going to spend the next like 5 minutes counting and
to lose a gamble.
To get the wrong gamble.
Yeah.
All right, and then Shadows. I've got 4 cards here, 5 cards there, 6, 7 cards here. Then Star Alliance, I've got 3.
I mean, no matter what you choose, it's 50-50 chance.
6. So we're going with Star Alliance. Star Alliance is or isn't. Most likely.
No. Nope. Goodbye.
Dang it.
They were playing Blood Bowl. No, Blood Bowl is Wednesday night. We're going to do the next semifinal game.
That's good.
All right.
I think it was really close.
It was close. Like I said, I had that one very good turn, and I rode that turn out for the rest of the game.
Forge 2 keys. So
yeah, exactly.
If you can have a deck that can take 1 turn and forge 2 keys, that's a pretty good deck most of the time, right? I mean, Andres showed its rope-a-dope, right? Like, I think Andres has been further behind than that and won the game, so... It's possible maybe I shouldn't have purged all my stuff.
It was pretty aggressive.
Because I could have maybe had set up an Obsidian Forge. If I had enough stuff left alive.
It's always 50-50. Yep.
Alright, so I'm on the dewy-eyed Usafor.
We do have a lot more Blood Bowl on our YouTube channel, though. If you haven't watched the older matches from this whole tournament.
Yeah, there's some good ones in there.
Highly recommended.
7s is nerve-wracking. We're in the playoff Blood Bowl at the store that I work at, and the first round is I gotta.
Is it all sweat?
You know who I'm playing next? Sean.
Okay.
And yeah, that means something to Justin. Doesn't mean anybody watching this chat, but
basically he's the best Blood Bowl player.
He's so he was playing against he's playing against one of our poker buddies. He was playing against Ide last round, and so we were talking at the store like who would win that game, because I was like, on paper, I think Sean's team. He's playing Old World Alliance, and Sean has had to replace an untold number of dwarves because the dwarves on his team constantly get killed. So he's having to pay like $75K a pop to get these worse than regular dwarves back on the team. The mass mutation deck is a deck that we opened and
grabbed it out of the box.
Yeah, we just grabbed it out of a box that we had.
Yep.
So yeah, we play poker occasionally, but not
like
on stream.
once a month or so.
I'm not sure what the rules about playing poker.
Poker is fine.
Poker's fine.
Poker's
okay.
fine on Twitch.
Hey.
Yep. Actually, fine.
Because there's enough skill.
It's a skill game.
It's not like slots or whatever.
Right.
Okay.
It's not mindless. Lose your money.
It's not roll the dice.
Yeah.
So yeah, his team has been like beat up through the whole season. He's got like this. He got a strength up on like a human blitzer, so it's like the dude's pretty good.
Yeah.
And so the store owner was talking about, it was like, well, you gotta see like Ide's team is Khan and the Reliant, and he's like, and Sean has the Enterprise and it's beat up, but he is Captain Kirk.
yeah.
So yeah, it was really funny.
Playing conduction unit. Yeah, poker's great. We've been playing poker for a long time. Long time.
Yeah, I'll play all those blank creatures. I'll play 3 blank creatures and tell you to go ahead.
Say shadows. I'm gonna play lights out and bounce that and that.
Oh, these guys don't have text box though.
Yeah.
Are you sure you want to bounce them?
Play Umbra, play Skeleton Key. Your turn.
Are you sure you want to bounce them?
If there was a way to feasibly stream poker, we would do it, but it's like you need 20,000 cameras.
And you would need like 1,000 cameras. Everyone would have to know not to talk over each other. Also, all right, I'll play Obsidian Forge.
You need a production crew.
Yeah,
you need a dealer.
I'm gonna play Imp Spectre. I am gonna Gleeful Mayhem. I'll get the Imp Spectre, Ghost Hawk, and an Umbra. You got a random card from your hand.
You invite yourself to Carolina to play some poker. Our high $20 poker games.
Beam Buckler. And then I'll Infernus that garbage. And it's your turn. I'll draw.
Alright, I'll say Mars. Mind Warper. Proliferator. Zookeeper. Proliferator.
Uh-oh.
I mean, I don't have anything for the Proliferator to get, so there's that, but I'm done.
Yeah. But, like, Mind Warper Zookeeper is not great.
That is good. There's, like, ways you can play online in the US, but you have to, like, deposit your money through sketchy websites. Who knows if you're going to get your money back.
I'm going to say Untamed. I'll play all this stuff. I'll tell you to go ahead.
I'm going to say Mars.
Yeah, I got to play this is the way this is going.
Invasion. Now, we don't have Poker Stars. There's, like, America's Card Room. I probably shouldn't even say that without them giving me $1,000.
Yeah, that's true. It's probably true. It's long standing on this stream, and that is sponsor us, you cowards.
Yeah.
So
I'll reap with Proliferator. I don't have anything to get back. I'll play a Zookeeper and a Proliferator. I will move an Amber onto the Fandangle. I will reap with Ulix and get that Amber and archive Ulix, or archive Fandangle. I will reap with Proliferator. I'm done.
I am gonna say Saurian. I'm gonna play Citizen Tricks.
At least we have guns. Yeah, we do have guns.
I'll play Saurian. Egg. I'll play Faust.
You'll never take those guns away from us, but you can take our poker and our reproductive rights.
I'll humble the Mind Warper.
Okay.
And I'll tell you, go ahead. I'll draw 4. Say check with 6.
All right. Say shadows. I'm gonna neck lift that there Obsidian Forge. We like that. I'm gonna play Yancey Gang. Discard Bad Penny. Discard Swindle. I will fight an attendant and steal one. I don't think I dump all my creatures into the graveyard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I could wipe out everything in Forge for +1 even, but I don't think I do. So I'm done.
Alright, I am gonna say Dis. I'm gonna Reap with Infernus.
Okay. Stunned.
Yeah. I am gonna play an Infernus.
You want these?
No, I'm gonna get a Glorion's Attendant and probably a Ghost Hawk.
Okay, yeah.
Let's get this garbage out of my deck. I'm gonna play an Imp Spectre, go to 7, and then I'm gonna play Skix Uno.
Okay.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
6, 7, 9.
Okay, so 16 counters.
Okay.
I need more counters. Need more counters. Ugh, I feel like I'm playing Soulforge over here. All the counters on this creature. Alright, you get that. I will get to take a card from your hand. Try to rot his bones.
No rotting. No bone rotting.
And I'll say check with 7, and I'll draw 3. So you go ahead.
Sanctum, a Blinding Light, stun.
Oh, he's definitely stunned.
I'll play Radiant Truth.
He's
Sanctum Guardian, take hostages. Your turn.
Alright, I will Forge. I am gonna say Dis.
I gotta tell you, I don't remember why we put this deck in the lineup.
It had a good record in AOA.
Okay, I don't remember this deck at all. Infernus?
Yeah, I'll play Infernus. No.
No.
No. That. And probably Saurian Egg. Alright, unstun Skixuno. And that is my turn. I'll tell you to go ahead and I'll draw one.
I'll say Shadows. I'll Sucker Punch the Infernus. I'll Skeleton Key. I will play Brand. I'll give you one. I guess I don't Skeleton Key and I just Obsidian Forge my Brand.
Yeah, just steal all that.
Yeah, I just steal that. Okay, I'm done.
Okay. I am going to say Untamed. And I'm going to play a Ghost Hawk. You may ask, why not Reap with the other thing? Because it doesn't matter. I will play Goraz's Attendant, and then I'll play Commune. And it is your turn. I will draw 3. Heal Forge.
Yes, done.
No. You may Reap, so I don't.
Okay.
I don't reap.
Yeah.
I choose not to. That's the whole reason to not to.
Alright, I'll say Sanctum. Armageddon Cloak. Take hostages. Begone. I'll destroy disc creatures, I guess.
Some big disc boys.
I'll reap.
He has to change places.
He's done it. I'm done. Check with 6.
Yeah. Well. Sorry, I'm being... Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright. Okay, alright. I like want to do anything other than threaten here, but I'll play Keyfrog and then I'll reap twice.
Send one of them guys.
Sure, the Gloria's a 10. And it's your turn, I'll draw.
I'll forge. I'll say Sanctum. Play Abaid.
Tell him I hate him.
Shield of Justice. Play Take Hostages. I will fight Keyfrog. Okay. I'm done. You really want above and beyond creating these nameplates. Great stuff.
What have I seen the most of? Alright. I am gonna say this. I'm gonna play Dominator Bauble and Bonesaw. I'll tell you go ahead and I'll draw to you.
Very cool turns. Very good. Alright. I'll say Sanctum. I'm gonna fight Bonesaw.
Yeah, he dies. Change places, please. Please change places, please. Please follow the rules of the game.
I'm gonna Healing Blast.
Oh my god.
Gain to you. Fully heal. I'm gonna play Borden the Redeemed. I'm gonna reap with the Obeyed, dump that, get one. I'm done. Check with 6.
Alright, I'm gonna say Saurian. I'm gonna play Curiosaurus. I'm gonna play Defense Initiative. And I'm gonna ward Ghost Hawk. And I'm gonna exalt Ghost Hawk so that I can ward the Gloriana's attendant. And then I'm gonna play Spoils of Battle. Gloriana's attendant will capture 1, and then everything with an amber on it is gonna capture 1. And then I'm gonna play Ancient Power so that I can double ward my creatures.
Is it every friendly? Okay.
Friendly.
We keep Infernus out of the top cut. I believe there's still Infernus decks in the top cut, right?
So you go ahead, I'll draw 4. Dude, this deck.
It's pretty rough. Okay, I'll say Sanctum. I'm gonna reap with Obeyed. I'm gonna reap with this guy.
Please change places. Change places, sir. Please change them.
I'm gonna
change places.
Reap with this guy. I'm gonna play Take Hostages and Shield of Justice, which this deck loves having.
Yeah, I don't
I'm done.
Have anything. We're done here.
Okay.
This deck. The Dis is like an all-star. And this Untamed
it's really bad.
Saurian don't know what they're doing.
Yeah.
This is like alliance worthy, right?
Oh yeah, that's what I was thinking, right? Because it's like all of the pips from all of the enhancements except for one went to Dis.
Yeah. You've got Sacrofiend, Skixuna. You have like Obsidian Forge.
It's decent. Like, I don't know if it's even like a high powered Dis size. It's just like very amber heavy.
Yeah. Well, it's all the control stuff you want from Infernuses.
You have 2 keys?
No, I had 1.
1 key.
Alright, what's the next? I'm on the Divinity.
I'm on Andrus.
Okay.
Yeah, I got a new wacky shirt. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it.
Is that a Wednesday thing?
Yeah, I might do it Wednesday.
Oh.
Actually, it's not clean, so maybe next week. Because I don't do laundry till the end of the week. It's a good one. I got compliments on it.
That was an Untamed, yeah. So this is a classic example of Nathan's patented make synergies between every house in some kind of way. Because Dinos and Untamed, it's just like Dinos want big guys, Untamed wants big guys, but neither of them do stuff with their big guys.
Yeah,
Usually.
yeah.
It's like a Brobnar thing, right? So, I will say that's the one thing about Winds of Exchange is that there's like all this forced synergy because of the token mechanic.
Yeah, like you're making tokens in this house and using them in this house. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
They can pop up anywhere. Like that synergy can pop up anywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. 18.
3. All right. I feel like this is like a pseudo mulligan by keeping this hand.
I think I'm mulligan. Always put big dino warding boards and then my Untamed 4 board clears no good creatures. Yeah. It's always like Savage Clash or whatever.
Right.
Like 3 Savage Clashes.
There's a lot of that in Mass Mutations where it was just like stuff just didn't work together. Between like the bad houses, right? Saurian was a bottom 3 house for sure in Mass Mutations. If not the worst house.
Your turn.
Oh, right. I am going to say Logos. I'm going to play Doc Bookton. I'm going to discard Dimension Door, discard Effervescent Principle, discard Effervescent Principle. And it's your turn.
Okay.
I'll draw 4.
I'll say Star Alliance. Play Driscoll. Play Commander Chan. Play Gray, which doesn't matter. I'm going to play Kirby. I'm going to play Zap for 2. And Kirby's going to play Gambling Den. I'm giving you a free gamble, but...
Alright, I'm going to gamble with Logos. I didn't get it. But it does inform me that I should be saying Untamed for my turn. I'll play a Giant Sloth. I'll discard a key charge, I'll discard a Save the Pack. And it's your turn, I'll draw 3. So you go ahead.
Okay. Do I gamble? I think I do gamble. I'm going to say Shadows for gambling. Okay.
Oh my god.
Yep. Yeah. I will say Star Alliance. I'm going to play Kirby. I'm going to play Cloaking Dongle. I will fight the Doc Bookton with Kirby. I'm going to play Exhume off that Kirby for Kirby.
You have outdrawn me with these decks by such a wide margin tonight.
I'm going to Reap. I'm going to Reap. I'm going to Reap. Top 3, this doesn't matter.
Who's going to top 3 for?
For Gray. Oh, Gray's different. Gray's not the guy I thought he was.
Excuse me, sir?
Or not Star Alliance.
Excuse me? You're thinking of Navigator Ali.
Yep. This is better. I'll archive this Binding Irons.
Awesome. Gray's like
I have another Kirby play. I'll play Binding Irons off the other
Sweet.
Kirby. I'll archive this Dendrix.
Okay.
Alright, I'm done.
Is that all you could muster?
That's all I got.
Alright, I'm going to say Sanctum. I'm going to play Hallowed Blast. Oh, wait, I'm going to get to gamble. I'm going to gamble. I'm going to say Logos. It was Time Traveler. Traveled through time. Okay. Now I'm going to play Doorstep. Ha!
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. It's fine.
I'll play Hallowed Blaster. I'll play Champion Anaphil. I'll play Sekis. Uno Sekis. I'll play Take Hostages. And it's your turn. I'll drop Chain and draw 4. I'll tell you, go ahead.
Well, gamble into Forge. I feel like you usually take that. So I'll try.
Especially if you can immediately threaten again.
Yeah, I'll gamble with shadows. No. Okay. I think I just say Starlance.
Yeah, 2 Kirby's.
It's pretty good. I'll reap with Kirby. I'll reap with Kirby. I'll reap with Information Officer Gray. I'm going to show you a Rock Grub. Archive it. I will reap with Commander Chan. I will reap with Driscoll. I'm going to use Kirby. I'm going to play TMTP. I'm going to use Kirby. I'm going to play a sack of coins. 10 damage. 6 to Giant Sloth.
Can't believe you crushed the sloth.
I'll put 4 damage into Seki. I'm done.
Alright, Gamble to Forge. I've got 5 Sanctum. I've got 7 Logos. I've got 5 Untamed. So I'm going to gamble. I'm going to say Untamed. All right. I'm going to say Logos. We're going to play Effervescent Principle. That's right. And then I'm going to play Timmy T. We'll draw 2. And actually, I have Help from Future Self in my hand right now. So I want to draw this 2 now. I think I want to draw this 2 now. I had the Brain Eater on top, so I at least knew I was going to hit 1 playable. So yeah, that makes sense. All right, so I'll play the Brain Eater. Do I just discard this Help from Future Self?
Do you want to show all 3 Effervescent Principles back in?
I think I do. I'm going to play Help from Future Self. I also I get to shuffle in the doorstep, right?
Yeah.
If I'm in a situation where I think I got it, right?
Did you get it?
Yeah, I was at 2 because of the gamble. I went to 1 because of the EP. I played the Time Traveler, played the Help from Future Self, so I think I'm correct. If I'm in a situation where I'm like, gamble to forge a key, fail to forge the key, and then blow up half of your amber, I feel like it's a pretty good spot. So, all right. But if I've never killed these Starlines creatures, you're just going to keep taking Starlines turns. So
yes, I am.
Your turn. I'll drop a chain and draw 2, and I'll tell you to go ahead.
All right, we're gambling. I'll say Dis. Dang. I'll say Starlines. Light of the Archons.
Oh, God.
I'm gonna fight some 6 power, 2 armor. I'll fight Brain Eater. I will reap with Kirby. Reap with Kirby. I will use Driscoll to heal. Oh yeah, I need Archive with Gray. This Rock Grub. I'm gonna reap with Commander Chan. Play Medic Ingram. She's gonna ward herself. I'm gonna, with Kirby, play Poltergeist off the Hallowed Blaster. Heal my Gray. Alright, I'm done.
Alright, I am going to say Sanctum. I'm going to play Sigil Brotherhood. I'll play Champion Anaphil. And then I'm going to start killing some Kirbys, which is long overdue. So I'll kill a Kirby with Seki, and then I'll kill
this one was elusive. I guess. Yeah, this one's elusive.
Fine. I'll kill that Kirby. And then Champion Anaphil kills Commander Chan. I guess. Alright. Your turn. Drop chain, draw 2. Take go ahead.
Do I gamble? Yeah, why not? I'll say this. The gamble.
Uh-oh.
I'll forge. I will say Starlance for my turn. Gonna reap with Kirby. I'm gonna hit and run the Time Traveler off Kirby. I'm gonna pick up Kirby. I'm gonna play Kirby. Kirby's gonna play Evil Eye. I'm gonna reap with Ingram. We're gonna ward Kirby. Gray's gonna fight Seki. No, you have a taunt. Gray's gonna reap. I'm gonna show you a Rock Grub. Archive it. I'm gonna heal 2 off of Seki. Gain 2. I am done.
That Evil Eye bones me because I have a key charge.
Nice. Very cool.
Okay. Gonna say Untamed. We're not gambling because of the Evil Eye. We'll pop the Sigil of Brotherhood. This champion NFL will attack Information Officer Gray, then Seki will attack Information Officer Gray. And then I suppose I'll reap with this champion NFL. And then I'll play Save the Pack. And then I'm going to play Full Moon. I'll play a Dust Pixie. Get 3. I'll play a Witch of the Eye. Get 1. And then I'll discard this key charge. And I'll tell you to go ahead. I'll drop chain and draw 5.
I'll gamble. For this. Dang. I'll forge. I guess Starline still threatens here. So I'll play Starlance. I'll play a Frame. I will fight Witch of the Eye. And ward. I'll reap with Kirby. I'll reap with Doc Driscoll. Kirby could play No Safety Numbers.
Be bad, right?
It's not good. But like, ideally, I'm not going into Starlance again. And it just kills Driscoll and puts some damage on Frame. It does remove the words, but like, I think it's fine. I'm gonna play it. Okay. Don't play anything and you have a free gamble. That's true. That's true. But I don't think I need to do anything that extreme. Being a good bit far ahead right now.
My turn?
Yeah.
Alright, I am gonna gamble here. I'm gonna say Logos. I will get my key.
Did you use too much amber? Oh, did you miss your gamble?
I missed my gamble.
Okay.
I am going to say logos for my turn. I'm going to play Mother, and then I'm going to play 2 Effervescent Principles.
Okay, that and that.
And then I'll drop a chain and draw 3. So you go ahead. So
Okay,
I'll draw 1 more because of Mother. Because of my mommy.
Say dis. Damn. I'm going to say Star Alliance. I'm going to play Stealth Mode. I'm going to Reap with Ingram. I'm going to Ward and heal Frayne. I'm going to Reap with Kirby. I'm going to Reap with Frayne. I will Quintrino Flux, Frayne, and Mother. And I don't have a Kirby play, so it's a turn.
Alright, I am going to say... gonna say Untamed. I'm gonna play a Hunting Witch.
You wanna gamble?
Oh, yeah. I'll gamble. I'll say Sanctum. Pow. Heck yeah, I want to gamble. I'm gonna play a Murmook. I'm gonna play a Witch of the Eye. And then Dust Pixie will Reap. And I'm gonna tell you, go ahead, drop the chain, draw 2. This deck actually had the sleeper hit.
I'm gonna say Shadows. I'm gonna gamble.
You're gonna say
I'm gonna say Shadows. Okay. It was like a really good chance. It was like real good. Alright, I'll say Shadows for the turn. I'm gonna discard Bad Penny. Play Manchego. Deal 2. Play Avinda. Play Umbra. Your turn.
8.
No, I have no cards in my deck. I'm a fool. But I'm at 8.
I can't stop it.
Okay.
That is Whispering a Reliquary, which has been really funny versus Gambling Den.
Yeah.
I gamble all the time and then just keep putting Gambling Den back in your hand. I was under chains that whole game. When you played this deck, you had 2 Mothers in play.
Yeah, simply.
And when I played it, I did not. So maybe I should have mulliganed that opening hand, but it's kind of whatever.
Maybe. Okay, you're on Andres, I'm on Godfrey.
Okay.
Both fighting for a spot.
I meant to have I won a game tonight. I don't know.
That's 1-1-1-1-1-1. 1-1-1-1-1-1-1.
Yeah, so you've won every game.
Excellent.
So
I don't really see this deck winning over Andres. We'll see. I guess a Merchant board can do it.
it's got enough creatures, I think.
Yeah.
Andres has like some spot removal. I mean, Andres won the Worlds Collide thing, right? And you like had to be a deck that could deal with boards. So
Yeah.
Andres has like some decent
got enough.
removal.
It's also very efficient and fast, though.
Yeah. You can just choose. Oftentimes, you can just choose when to play your answer.
Yeah, right.
It's like crazy efficient for a deck that doesn't have logos.
I called Dis like one time that game, right?
Yeah, you just archived it all.
Yeah.
Well, there's a lot of there's a lot of actions in Dis. Like this has one of the best suites for you to like Kirby, right?
Yeah.
Binding Irons, Exhume, Evil Eye, Keyforge, Poltergeist. Like those are all really good things to be able to, because you can zap, zap and Misery Exploit.
Right.
Right. Like there's a ton of various combos in the deck.
So it's got the it looks like a bad Dis on paper, sort of, right? But it works really well with the
Yeah,
Star
but
Alliance.
yeah, a lot of times you're just not saying Dis.
Yeah.
You're just
20.
20 again.
10.
Alright, I'll keep.
Mulligan. Zookeeper.
Okay. I am going to say Star Alliance. I'm going to zap the Zookeeper for 1. I'm going to play Kirby. And Misery Exploit.
Okay. You're doing it.
I'm going to play Ingram and I'll ward Kirby. And it's your turn. I'll draw 4. That was perhaps too cute. Perhaps that was too cute.
I'll say Sanctum. Play Bade. Play Shield of Justice. Play Healing Blast. Heal Might, who looks a Zookeeper. Play Begone and gain 1. Your turn.
Alright. I am going to say Star Alliance. I'm going to play Commander Chan. Kirby is going to fight Evade. That's going to let Kirby hit and run to kill Uxlix and bounce Kirby. And then I'll play Kirby, who is going to play Hidden Stash. And I'll archive a card. And then Ingram is going to reap and ward Kirby. And it is your turn. I will draw 4.
I'll say Sanctum. Reap. I will Blinding Light for Star Alliance. I'll take hostages. I'm done.
I think I'm going to make you keep answering this stuff. I'll say Star Alliance. I'll just unstun all these idiots and play Cooking Dongle.
Okay.
And then I'll tell you to go ahead and I'll draw.
So I'll Forge. I'll say Shadows. I'm going to Sucker Punch the ward. I'm going to Lights Out those 2. Play Umbra, play Snack Lifter. Your turn.
Alright, I am saying Star Alliance. Kirby is going to fight the Umbra. And then I will play Ingram and ward the Kirby. I'll play Commander Chan. And Kirby is playing Binding Irons, which is something I don't think that deck really wants to see.
Yeah.
And it is your turn. I will draw 1. So you go ahead.
Mars. Invasion Portal. Zookeeper. Sky Booster Squadron. Tixel Beam Buckler. I'll shoot the ward off Kirby.
You can move
him. He's fine there.
Okay.
Proliferator. Your turn.
Right, I am going to say this. I'm going to play Obsidian Forge. Now that the Snack Lifter's out. I'm going to play Rock Grub to make you lose 1. I am going to Buzzle and Purge a Rock Grub, which is regrettable, but we got to get rid of this Zookeeper since I ever want to use any of my creatures. Buzzle will fight Zookeeper and Purge Commander Chan, and then fight Zookeeper. And that is that. I'll tell you to go ahead. I'll draw 3.
Say Mars. Invasion Portal. A Mars creature?
Yeah.
A Proliferator. Wow, I can't believe it. I'm going to Reap with Proliferator. I'm going to get back a Zookeeper. I'm going to play a Zookeeper. I'm going to Reap with... I think these guys are killing. I'll fight Kirby, I'll fight Ingram. Play Shockworm, play Proliferator. Your turn.
Alright. I am going to say Shadows. I'm going to put Archives in my hand. And I'm going to play Huggy Muggy. Capture 1, you forge more keys than me, I'll steal 1. I am going to play Avenda. I'm going to play Gambling Den. Yeah, I'd give you a free gamble, but the first one's on the house. I'll play the TMTP. I'm playing Sack of Coins for 8. So, 2. And then probably 8. Because you'll just keep recurring them forever. So, okay, that's that. Let's say check with 8. And I'll draw 4. I'll tell you to go ahead.
Mars.
Are you gambling?
Oh yeah, I'm definitely gambling. For Shadows. Alright, Bad Penny. Gain 2. Use Invasion Portal. Mind Warper. Play Mind Warper. Play Proliferator. Reap with Sky Booster Squadron. Return to hand. Fight Avenda. Play Sky Booster Squadron. Shockworm. Reap. Your turn.
Alright, am I gambling?
Should be archived. Archive the card with Proliferator. Archive a Mars card. Oh, I was putting it in my hand.
Oh my god, I thought he knew.
I was putting it in my hand.
I thought he knew.
You let me do it.
I thought he knew.
It's fine. It was only one card.
Sorry. Yeah, okay.
It was only one card that you had to commit a lot of resources to.
I had to put 2 damage into when he had something on the table that I could have killed. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, I am gonna say this.
Like, yeah, sometimes we are confidently incorrect on this channel.
Oh, no, gamble. I gotta tell you.
It was all the Witch of the Eye usage I had from earlier in the night.
I guess I'm gonna say Starlights. Ooh. Battleforge. Okay. I'm gonna say this. We're gonna Poltergeist the Invasion Portal.
Okay, dump.
I'm gonna play 2 Rock Grubs. Make you lose some Amber. Buzzle is gonna fight the Proliferator. We're gonna purge a Rock Grub. Ready. It's gonna fight the Mind Warper. We're gonna purge the Rock Grub. It's gonna ready. It's gonna kill the Mind Warper.
I mean, to be fair, if we didn't have 20 people watching, we
purging the Hugger Mugger.
We'll just never know that we messed up.
And killing the Bade.
All right.
Okay. And Your turn. I'll shuffle. Redraw.
Do I gamble here?
I think it just goes to show how many things can go wrong in a Keyforge game and how complicated it is. So.
I mean, even both players can miss stuff frequently. We do. We play a lot of IRL Keyforge, right? And you guys see how much we miss. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, some of that's being distracted by just like being on stream.
Yeah, being distracted.
If I'm engaged in like a tournament game, I'm more focused on.
I'm over here having to Google who Michael Winslow is.
Yeah.
So I don't look like an idiot in front of people on the internet.
3, 4, 5, 6. I'll gamble. I'll say Sanctum. And then I'm an idiot. I'll say Shadows for the turn. Play Umbra, Yancey Gang, an overdue Bone Rot Venom, and I'll Reap with Snack Lifter. I'm done.
Alright, I am going to say... Am I gambling? I don't think I gamble. This is a bad gamble. This is bad.
I'm a dumb, stupid idiot. I'm so dumb and stupid.
Playing Kirby, gonna play Frayne. Frayne is gonna capture onto Frayne. Kirby is gonna pick up Light of the Archons. And then Kirby's gonna play Binding Irons on you.
Cool.
And it's your turn. I'll draw 4. So you go ahead. You big dumb idiot. Big stupid head.
What if the last 4 cards of my deck were Shadows and I just gambled and said something that wasn't Shadows? What if that happened?
And then you didn't leave any cards. When you knew it should have been Shadows. It's 4 amber, just flush down the drain.
What if...
one arm.
Alright, I'm going to say Shadows for the turn. Skeleton Key. Bone Rot Venom.
God, he's
Stays remembered. Play Brend. Give an Amber. Discard Swindle. Steal 1. Fight Frayne. Steal 1. Fight Frayne. Oh, that's not clicking on. Yeah, fight Frayne. I'm done.
Gambling? I think so. So that way I can get rid of Brend. I'm gambling. I actually kind of want to miss here. I'll say Shadows. So I can hit you with the coup de grace. Okay. I'm going to play no safety in numbers. So Brend's going to explode and you'll steal out. And then I'm going to play Ronnie. I'll discard Bad Penny. And I'll tell you to go ahead. And I'll draw 3.
Okay. I gamble. We say Mars. It's Sanctum.
This gambling din game is our longest game
it's pretty bad.
of the night.
I'll say Sanctum. I'll play Bade. I will play Bagon. I'll gain 1.
Okay. To kill this
play
puzzle, definitely dies the next time he's used.
The Doomed Puzzle. And Borden the Redeemed.
Who absolutely dies the next time he's used.
I'm done. No one knows anything about 90s sitcoms anymore. That's what I've figured out tonight.
Well, Police Academy is an 80s movie, right?
So, yeah, but we're talking about Carl Winslow.
Yeah, but the problem was he got mixed up with Michael Winslow.
Well, we shouldn't have had the same last name.
Well, Michael Winslow is the actual guy's name, right?
Yeah.
So, and Carl Winslow is a fictional
Reginald Bill Johnson.
Yeah.
He's real to me, damn it.
That's my favorite. That's my favorite Key and Peele sketch, I think, by a wide margin.
That's a good one.
Family Matters one.
It was a good one.
All right, I'm going to play Information Officer Gray. I'm going to show you an Umbri.
Did you gamble?
Oh, I should be gambling. I'm going to be gambling on shadows. Dang. Okay, I'm playing Information Officer Gray. I'm going to show you an Umbra. Let's go into the archives. I'm going to play a Kirby. I'm going to stealth mode. This Kirby is going to reap.
Be stunned.
Boink. I have a Poltergeist. So, Poltergeist your skeleton key. You'll capture onto this here stunned Kirby. And it is your turn. I will draw 5. So, go ahead.
Gamble. Shadows. Boom. Bad penny. Comes through again. Forge. I'll say Mars. Mind Warper. Felix the Zookeeper. Fight Kirby. Fight Gray. It's a good penny. I wish I had a way to Invasion Portal her away. I'm done.
Alright, I am gonna say Star Alliance. I'm putting the dongle. I'm giving Kirby the dongle.
He's all donged up.
And then we're Katrina flexing 2s and 4s.
Okay.
They're playing Medic Ingram. She's going to ward herself. And this Kirby's going to unstun. And it is your turn. I will draw 3. I'll say check with 6.
Gamble. Shadows. Okay. I'm going to say Shadows. I'm going to discard Bad Penny. I'm going to steal 1 with the gang. I'm going to lights out those 2.
Alright, so ward. You get that back. Kirby's in hand.
And I'm done.
Alright, so we just gamble. We just gamble to forge this key.
Simply gamble.
There,
P-Rod.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I've got 7 cards here, so that's 2. It's going to be like 2, 3, and 3 or something, right?
Imagine doing
6,
math.
7, 8.
Imagine counting
9,
your cards before just feeling
10.
a house and then choosing that
It's
house.
shadows! Oh, yeah!
Yeah. Okay.
Alright. Okay, alright, okay, alright. Okay. Alright. Alright. None what's there. We're saying Untamed for the turn. Okay. Yeah. Saying not Dis. JK. Untamed's not even in the deck. It's not even in this matchup.
No.
Not even on this matchup. Okay. We're saying Dis. We're playing an Eterome. We're playing a Misery Exploit. We're getting 2. We are exhuming. Perhaps we're exhuming even a Kirby. There's a lot of good exhume targets here. Yeah, we'll get Kirby. Kirby just makes the deck so stupidly efficient. Okay. Sacco coins for 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I am going to reap with Ingram. He'll be stunned. Shield ward this Kirby. That'll put me to 6. And I will tell you to go ahead. I will draw 3. Leaving 4 cards in the deck.
Gamble for Shadows. I lose. I don't have any.
Oh, I was gonna
stop it.
Manchego hit and run Manchego.
How do you reap with her on a disc turn?
Oh, great question.
Nathan?
I don't. I don't is the answer.
Nathan? Okay, cool. I don't lose that then. I do lose this amber.
That amber's gone.
Though.
Just pretend like you didn't hear what I was doing.
Okay. I will say Sanctum. I'll play Blinding Light for Starlights. Armageddon Cloak. Healing Blast.
Get a counterplay against the Misery Exploit.
Shield of Justice, yeah. I'm done.
Alright. Gambling Dis. Oh!
Alright, you win anyway. Okay. That's fine. Oh, you don't win.
No, I didn't. Yeah. But guess what? Shadows. Manchego, Steel 2.
Yeah, look, if you make mistakes in Keyforge, that's totally normal.
Hit and run, 2.
We're trying to normalize that behavior.
Play Manchego.
Yep. Do not feel bad.
Play a Vinda. I have a TMTP. Is there any reason not to play it? That deck had a TMTP, right? Also? No.
No, man.
I'll play TMTP. No reason not to go to 8 then. Alright, that's that.
Okay,
I'll
now I lose.
draw this. Alright. Should have left one card in my deck. Should have helped the TMTP because that would have left one card in my deck, and then I could have gotten the gambling done.
That's fine. Aldris is in. We've made it.
Can you build the ultimate Gambling Den Alliance deck?
Probably, yeah.
That would be fun. That would be where Alliance is a sweet format.
That's what I'm trying to say. Is like Alliance is good if you're just incentivized to build.
If you have to win with style.
With style, yeah.
Right, because like if you're just like, oh, I play Hunting Witch.
But I think
I play Hunting Witch. I play Full Moon.
I think a point system is the only way to achieve that.
I think so too.
Because you can't. Otherwise, you can't stop the degenerate decks from existing. You'll never stop. That kind of deck.
The triple and quadruple Battlefleet decks.
But you have to get cuter if you're doing points, right?
Yeah.
It'll get a little cute with it. All right, 3 to 2. Okay. I'm on Dewey-Eye.
I'm on the Divinity.
All right, this is for a spot. Play everything correctly. People won't like you at all. True. Book of IQ and some stars. The peak at the top.
Could be.
Yeah.
Screaming Cave. Is that anything?
Is that anything? It shuffles your deck.
Shuffles your deck.
Yeah, Nathan won a game. It happened.
Yeah. I did it. This is the last game, right?
This is the last game.
Okay.
Next week, the finals bracket
begins.
Give Eddie a treat. All right. Okay. Eddie.
You have to lure him.
Eddie. He's asleep.
This dog is asleep.
No, he's not.
He's wide awake now.
Treat. I'm showing you the treat.
Displaying the treat.
All right, come here. Come on. Oh.
He's attacking.
Ow. He's eating my hand. Legacy Dexter. Finals bracket, all DT and woes are the ones I was rooting for. There's a lot of good woes and DTs up in there. We'll see how it shakes out. I'm interested to see what it's gonna look like. I'll try to get it for y'all soon. TM.
Did I mulligan? Am I just shuffling? I've just been shuffling.
Just shuffling.
I think I've just been shuffling.
Okay. I'll mulligan.
I'll keep. And I'll play Doc Bookton. GR.
It might be. Very well, maybe. This. No. Saurian. Ancient Power Exile. I'm done. Your turn.
I'll play Sanctum. I'll play Bulwark. Seki. I'll Doorstep. And I'll Virtuous Works. And your turn.
I'll show you the furnace. Let's undo that. Rewind that a little bit. Play Dominator Bobble, play Imp Spectre, play Obsidian Forge. I'm done.
I am gonna say Untamed. I'm gonna discard Save the Pack, and we're playing the Crab Squad
God.
and Witch the Eye. And it's your turn. I'll draw 4.
I'll say this. I'll Reap with Imp Spectre. I'll fight a crab. I will play Imp Spectre. I'm gonna Gleeful Mayhem. I'm gonna blow up my Imp Spectre, Witch of the Eye, Doc Bookton, and I'll blast Bulwark. And I'll purge a card. Take hostages. Okay, I'm done. Check with 8.
Alright, I am gonna say Logos. I'll play Dimension Door. I'll Reap with Doc Bookton. And draw. And then I'll play Timmy T. And I'll draw 2. And then I'll play the Help from Future Self. Shuffle all those back in.
I'm a Forge for 7.
Yeah.
Cool. Alright, I'll say this. I'll play Dominator Bobble. I'll Reap. I'm playing Skixuno.
5.
And I'll Imp Spectre something. So I got 7 counters. Mook. Alright, I'm done.
Alright, I am gonna say Sanctum. I'll play 2 champion NFLs and a shoulder armor.
I wonder when they're gonna try to release Grim Reminders. I wonder if it's gonna be next year.
Your turn.
I guess it depends on what comes out. What's best for them. I will play Saurian. I'll humble the champion. Play Faust. Play Shrix. Exalt. Steal. Defense Initiative. An award. Exalt. Word. I done.
Gonna say Untamed. I'll play Ritual Bounce. I'll discard Save the Pack. I'll play a Dust Pixie. And it is your turn. I will draw.
Say Untamed. Play Ghost Hawk. Reap. Steal. Exalt. Reap. Keyfrog. Gloriana's Attendant. Your turn. Halloween 23. But like, I feel like if it's Halloween and WoW comes out in like June, that's too soon.
Alright, I'm gonna say Untamed.
More like 24.
I'm gonna Ritual Balance and steal one from you. I'm gonna play Hunting Witch. on this side. I'll play Witch of the Eye. I'll play Ancient Bear. And then Dusk Pixie is just going to reap. And I'll tell you to go ahead. I will draw 3. So check with 8. Your turn.
A forge?
Yeah. Yeah, man. You forge.
A forge? I am going to say Saurian.
You remember how we said this deck was full of creatures you have to kill, and then you killed all of mine?
Yeah, just do it.
So,
Play Pterodactyl. Play Hedonistic Intent.
okay.
Play Curiosaurus. Play Spoils of Battle. Fight. This witch. I'm done.
Alright. I am going to say Untamed. I'm going to play Full Moon. I'm going to play another Witch of the Eye. My witches will blot out the sun. And I get 2 for that. This Ancient Bear will...
Stormstrong. Cutting corners would make more corners. That's true, I guess. You make hexagons. Octagons. What was that?
Sort of
Bats love. Fruit bats. Fruit bats. Thanks, Stormstrong. 53 months. Wowee.
This bear is gonna...
Yeah, you can round them.
I'm gonna kill Faust.
Okay.
And then I am gonna reap with Dust Pixie and Hunting Witch. Give me a 7. So you check with 7, and it is your turn. I will draw 2.
I'll say Saurian. Play egg. I'm gonna stomp the Hunting Witch.
Okay. Curiosaurus.
Is it the most powerful? Yeah. Stomp's gonna exalt the Saurian egg. I will unstun. I will reap. And steal. I'm done.
Alright, I will forge.
Do I have the Obsidian Forge? I might have had Obsidian Forge, but it's fine.
To win?
I might have been able to win with Obsidian Forge, yeah.
Probably because you have Keyfrog, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say Logos. I'm gonna Effervescent. I'll discard Dimension Door. I'll Neurosiphon. So I'll gain 1. You've got more than me. I'll steal 1. I'll draw 1. Good lord, dude.
Does Kixer have taunt? No, he's not taunt.
And it's your turn. I'll draw 2. He's got Omega.
Yeah, I think I can win. Maybe.
Good. There's the... Look at all his logos at the bottom here. All the logos that makes it so much easier to draw through the deck is right there at the bottom of the deck. I should have just mulliganed with this. It's been too long since I've played this deck, right? I think you just mulligan for the mothers. You're just like way better off.
All right, so I can reap, steal. I can reap. I can reap. And then I can just Keyfrog.
Yeah.
Boom. Get out of here, Coda. This unknown masturbation deck advanced. I don't think it'll survive that long.
Yeah.
But it is doing some cool stuff sometimes. It's got some really big plays, but there's some like medium turns.
You played a Virtuous Works and I got in Furnace.
Yeah.
So you didn't even play all the possible Furnaces you could have played that game.
It was the old anti-Coda cards.
Yeah.
You know?
I played some stuff and logo and and then you like Skixuno'd me, and that put me. I had a hand at one point in that game that was 2/2/2, and it was like Dimension Door, Effervescent Principle, Ritual Balance, Save the Pack, like, and 2 non-effective Sanctum cards.
Damn.
And I was just like looking at this hand, and I was like, "Good lord!"
Yeah. All right, there you go. Andrus and constantly dewy-eyed Usifor advance tonight.
All right.
Once again, thank you, Yo-Yo Milkworm, for making up this cool new.
Yeah, it does look a lot. It looks really, really good.
It looks much better. But the overlay for our Keyforge scene was so outdated. It was something I made probably the first year.
Yeah, like really early. It was like once we got it.
I didn't bother messing with it after that. All right, that is the end of group stage for this tournament. So I'm gonna have to make a new challenge page for this to properly advance the decks.
Yeah, because some of them did and some of them didn't, right? Because we had like
if it's like a 3-0, 1-2, 1-2, 1-2 challenge, thinks that one of the 1-2s will advance.
Yeah,
but we do not do that here.
No,
we don't do that here.
No, we don't do that.
So I'll link the new page
and all that
once I get it set up. So thanks for watching.
I'm very tired.
Next Sunday,
I worked at comic convention today. Did I mention that?
The most exhausting thing.
It's the most exhausting. Dealing with comic book fans is the most exhausting thing you could possibly do.
Yep.
There's a dog behind me.
On Wednesday.
Did you guys see that dog?
Wednesday with the Blood Bowl semifinal.
Yeah.
And that's it.
It's Skaven versus Orcs.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's correct.
And what's sure to be a knockdown drag out.
Yeah, it should be pretty good. All right, thanks for watching, everyone. Have a great night. Goodbye.
Goodbye.